Okay, so hi dear Sagittarius, very good evening to you guys. This is Anjali Tarot, and this is a monthly reading for all the Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Venus rising for the month of Feb 2025. Not a love reading or career reading or anything specific, but whatever messages will come, we'll just let you guys know. Want to be a reader like me? Purchase my course. Link is in the description. For personal readings and healing sessions, you can find out the links in the description box below. For the best healing modality of the whole universe, Ho'oponopono, you can check out the description box and find the link for the masterclass. It's life changing. Okay, let's see, Sagis. Your overall energy for the month of Feb 2025 is overall energy. Queen of Cups, self love, self care, self healing, and lot of this energy of let me fill my own cup, and let me be compassionate towards everything and everyone that's passing my way. That's going to be your overall energy. Let's see in the recent past what was happening. King of Wands. So in the recent past, you were very enthusiastic. You were very much in this energy of passion and fire regarding something or someone, and you were like, "Let's do this, let's do that, let's create this, let's create that." Okay. Okay. Now, currently we have the wheel. You are waiting for the time to turn in your favor. Somehow, you are in this energy of okay, let the wheel of fortune turn. Whenever the timing is going to be right, I will get this or that, whatever it is. We'll clarify these cards in order to get the clear picture. By the 15th of Feb, we have the Nine of Wands. It's like getting hurt by something or someone and boundaries up, walls up kind of energy. Let's see. Not allowing people to let in. Let's clarify the King of Wands in the recent past for you guys. Okay, honey. We have the Nine of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the World card. Yeah. So you were very enthusiastic about ending something. So something ended, not ending something, something ended. And you were like, okay, ended. So what? You were hurt, but you were pretending to not to be hurt. And you were in this energy of, okay, let's do this, let's do that. Let's not feel this hurt. Let's not feel this loss. You were not excited to end something, but when something ended, you got excited to not to get involved in that anymore, not to feel the feelings of that hurt anymore. And you felt like, okay, let's do multiple things and let's fool ourselves. Wow. Now, in the current situation, we have the wheel. You're waiting for the time to turn in your favor in some direction, some area of your life. Let's clarify the wheel. We have the Nine of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, the Magician. You're manifesting a brand new beginning in some area of your life, and it's your wish fulfillment. With all of your heart and soul, you're waiting for the time when something is going to start or restart again, and you're manifesting it with all of your heart and soul. It's like this is something that's really important for me, and I know some date's going to happen, and you're just waiting for the time that your manifestation is going to come to fruition somehow. Okay. So by the 15th of Feb, we have the Nine of Wands. Let's clarify this Nine of Wands. We have the Six of Swords and the Devil and the Six of Cups. This is something related to your past that you will be trying to move on from. Some kind of, okay, something that was very close to your heart, that still is very close to your heart and soul. And at the same time, this is something that's either that turned into something toxic or it's turning into something toxic because of something or someone. Okay, so it's like your boundaries are going to be up, your walls are going to be high, because you are moving on from something or someone from your past that is converting into something really very toxic, and you don't want this toxic energy to enter in your life anymore. It's like walls up, boundaries high, goodbye. And it's very difficult for you to let go of this particular person or situation out of your life, out of your system, because you still care, you still have emotion, you still care, you're still attached. It could be a friendship, it could be a relationship, it could be a family situation, it could be a work area situation, it could be anything. But this is something that's very toxic, very unhealthy, to carry forward with you. So you are creating your boundaries, you are creating this energy of not anymore, and you're letting it go, at least trying to. Hmm. The guidance, Queen of Swords. Cut the crap. Cut the crap, come to the point, and understand what you should understand. See the reality and truth of the situation, and see the reality and truth of your own heart and soul as well. If you're feeling the loss of something or someone, feel those feelings. Okay? Being harsh on yourself and avoiding something completely is not going to help you, Sagittarius. It's going to come back to you to haunt you in some other way then. Okay, so whatever you're feeling, be true and honest with yourself. Cut the crap. Be honest with the other person also, but with the other energy also, and understand that clarity and truth is highly, highly recommended in order to let go and move on from the situation completely. Practice self-love, self-care, self-healing that you will be doing eventually, but stay true and honest with yourself and with the other energy also here, right? So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Sagis. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. God bless you. Namaste.